Hello friends, welcome to my channel Sushant Chesswise. Today we are at the next topic, that is the endgame studies explained. We are at the 62nd position of our topic. Today we have again got a position of rook versus pawns, and the position looks bit tricky at first. It's white to play and win. Let's get down to the candidate moves quickly. We can note one thing, that white should be able to draw the game very easily. Although the black's pawn on a3 and e5 look very dangerous. All white has to do is give check from b7, force the king to hide. If the king hides on a1, then we take e5 and sack the rook for a2 and get the g3 pawn as well. So white will win in that case. Let's see what white can do over here. Because rook b7 check right now, then white will just do kc2 and kb2. So that doesn't ensure any win. King will never go to a1. If white starts with kf7, trying to go ke6 and grab the e pawn, then firstly black can just play a2. After ke6, e4, kd5, e3, kd4, and we see now it's already too late after e2, because now rook e7 is bit slow, because after a1 queen, rook e2 check, king has just placed on the b3 square. We see that kb3 is check also, and black will be winning in that position. So what is white supposed to do in this position? Because it looks like he is unable to get his rook on time, but white has another way to sacrifice his rook at the right moment. Let's see. White can win with the move ke7. Same idea, but now the king is trying to come to the queen side as well. After a2, e4 also transposes. After kd6, we reach the same position. Let's see one different line. After e4, kd6, e3, we see that kc5, and after e2, rook just comes to e7. And now rook into e2 will be taken with check, and white will win. So after a2, rook e2 check, king b3, rook a2, king a2, kd4, king approaches and takes the pawn on g3, king on a3 is far off. So after ke7, black goes a2. Now white's idea is revealed in the line kd6, e4, kc5. The first point, if now a1 queen, then rook a1, king a1, kd4. After kb2, king takes e4, and we take the pawn on g3 and king reaches h4, which happens to be the key squares of the pawn. Those who have seen all my king and pawn endgame lessons, they will know that when the pawn is on g2, the f4, g4 and h4 are the key squares for the pawn, and white will win in any of the case, with king on f4, g4 or h4 when the pawn is on g2. So here black plays e3, and now white has the only move which leads to win, that is kb4. This idea is very important. Now there are 2 points concealed in this with the move kb4. First is, if a1 queens, then after rook takes a1, king takes a1, kc3. Note the poor placing of the black king. After kb1, kd3, kb2, ke3, kc3, king f3, kd4. It looks like black king is coming, but it is couple of moves late, we can say. After ke5, there is both kg4 and kh4, both lead to win. After kg4, kf6, the winning move, king h5. Next move will be g4, especially if black plays kf5. If kg7, then we will take opposition with kg5, and white wins. And the second point is revealed in the line e2, when it looks like both pawns have reached the 7th rank, but now white has the very strong re7. The point is, after a1 queen, which happens to be the only move, kc1 also allows re2. So a1 queen, rook takes e2, and we see the point of kb4. During opposition, we are now able to push the king down to b1, and after rook e1 check, of course kb3 will not win, there will be queen a5 guarding the e1 square. So rook check, kb2, rook into a1, king into a1, and again we reach the same position without the pawn on e3 and white wins. Let's play the moves king a2, kd3, kb3, ke3, kc3, kf3, kd4, kg3, ke5, kg4, kf6, kh5, and white wins. So we reach the exactly same position. Do note that to kg7 we have to play the move kg5, which is best, although g3 can also be played. So I hope you are finding these lessons useful. Do like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for your time.